Hello everyone, I am TitanicSizedReviews. I review movies, shows, and video games eventually, and today I'm reviewing Rock the Boat, a 2023 indie movie made by Tubi. It's a thriller, mystery, it's rated TV-14 for language and violence. It's not actually a ton of violence, there's a bit, but you don't see a ton of blood. Alright. This movie is about Millie. Based off the description, it's that 10 years after a devastating accident that happens to her family, she's horrified because her friends start dying. It says, could these recent deaths be connected to her tragic past? Obviously they are. It kind of spoils it a little bit there. So I'm going to get into this. There are going to be spoilers. I think right here in the beginning, though, you should be fine. The beginning of this movie starts with, well, her parents in a truck. And if you just watched the movie and you didn't read the description, you may not know this. You may just be wondering what the heck is going on, because they mentioned going to a yacht party. And the beginning of the movie, the main character Millie and her friends are at a yacht. That's a little curveball they throw at you, which I think is actually pretty good, but when you read the description, it ruins it a little bit. I'm obviously ruining it a little bit right now, too. Well, they die in a car accident, and we transition to Millie and her friends on a yacht, having fun. And they don't mention the car accident, which seemed weird when you first watch it. Like I said, if you didn't read the description. Well, they're all just hanging out, having fun, and then, well, one dude dies. I don't really think this is a spoiler. It's the very beginning of the movie. One dude, he just dies. He, like, face plants into a spa. Hot tub, sorry. I don't know that character's name, but he's the brother to another character named Adam. The main character of this movie is Millie. As I said, her parents passed away in the beginning. She has a few friends. Her boyfriend's name is Caleb. He's a rich child whose parents own some kind of tech company. Some of her friends are Bree, Adam's brother, whose name I don't know, Sophie, her roommate, Timmy, Terry, the tall chick. Best way I can describe some of these people. They don't really have a whole lot going on other than some basic stuff. Bree is the virgin chick. There's two other girls who kind of look like twins. One's a vegan. I don't know their names. The twins don't really matter. The vegan one a little bit in the end, but for the most part, not really that important. Those are the beginning characters. And now I'm going to get into spoilers. I know I haven't really explained a whole lot. That's why I'm going to start here. There's going to be spoilers. If you don't want spoilers, stop watching. Watch the movie. If you just want a basic answer of whether or not I like this movie, the answer is no. No, I didn't like this movie. I don't think it's awful, but I didn't like this movie. I think it's kind of dumb. It's just kind of dumb. Even the title's kind of dumb. It's a little misleading. I mean, maybe that's for the best since it's supposed to be a mystery movie. Maybe that helps a little bit, but I don't know. It just seems kind of stupid. All right, I'm getting into spoilers. Tune out if you don't want that. So, Adam's brother who dies, you find out later at the end that he was, well, poisoned. Something was slipped into his drink. I don't know exactly what this is, because the doctors, the morgue with the police, they don't say anything. They don't say there's any drugs in his system. Somehow these drugs affect him, like, right away. He just falls face first into the hot tub. Nobody even tries to pull him out of the hot tub. They're just like, oh, he fucking passed out. Oh, he must be dead. Kind of stupid. Then you move on 3 months later to Adam, his brother, where they're in the locker room. This is literally the next area of the movie. Adam's still upset about the passing of his brother, obviously. His friends are there, the friends from the yacht. And he just passes out and dies in the shower. And they say it's because of steroid use. He does get injected with steroids. They took effect right away. When you watch the scene at the end, you literally see him getting stabbed by the needle. Somehow he doesn't see the dude or female who stabbed him with this needle. There's I don't know how he didn't see it. It just doesn't make any sense. Sorry, it just bothers me a little bit. Okay, moving on. So shortly after Adam dies, we go to Millie's hotel room, where there's like blood on the mirror. I don't know if it's exactly blood, it could just be paint. But it says, "Dear Diary," something. She wakes up, sees it, screams, call the cops. The cops don't really seem to think this is super weird, even though 2 of their friends have passed away kind of recently. 3 months is, I'd say it's still a rather recent death between Adam and his brother. They don't really question it. They don't assume that this has anything to do with these 2 guys dying. Bree may have even died before this. Bree dies at some point either before or right after this, where she trips and falls down the stairs. Because apparently her heel was busted and somehow it didn't mess up while she was walking. Obviously you see that she's gonna get pushed. Somehow nobody sees her get fucking pushed. There are people everywhere around her body when you see that. It's just another little thing that bothers me. It's about as inconsistent as I am in telling this right now. But I'm trying to get back into the swing of this, so at least I have some kind of excuse. Sort of. Well, Bree bites the bucket. Again, really no questioning from police. These 3 friends, all dead within a similar amount of time. A little bit later, and I'm just going to bring it up, one of the cops is like, they're all associated on Facebook. They have something in common. Well, no shit. They're all friends. You've seen them all together. It's just really stupid. It's like the cops are really dumb in this movie. And they don't really get smart till like the end, where they figure out who the bad guy is. Well, after Bree's death and talking to the dumb police yet again, Terry decides she wants to leave because of all the bad stuff that's happening. Probably the smartest move any of them could make, and the other characters seem to do the same. So Terry gets in her car and tries to drive off. Obviously, she dies in an accident. All the deaths are supposed to look like accidents. The first one with Adam's brother just seems the most unlikely and really stupid, but whatever. The rest seem like accidents, so the police don't think about it too frickin' hard. Neither does anyone else, even with the whole mirror and the warning. Well, a little bit later, after you think, oh, maybe this is a ghost trying to murder these college students for some stupid reason, because you have no real idea of why they're dying. They do a good job of keeping that rather hushed till like the end of the movie. Well, shortly after Terry's death, Millie goes to visit her aunt, who took her in. Her and her uncle took her in after her parents passed away. She goes and she finds a diary. Her diary says, "Dear Diary, it's an accident," which is why they're all supposed to be accidental deaths. Apparently, she wrote down all of their names when she was a child. and kind of pictured their death. How she knew their exact names and everything about them as a child isn't really explained. Somehow she's just super smart and knows everything about them. I don't know how. She just does. And she wants them dead for what their parents did to her parents. And, well, her family, basically. Yeah, that's probably the biggest spoiler right there. Or one of them, anyways. Well, she takes this to the police. And she legitimately believes that her notebook is what murdered her friends. She thinks it's some straight up Death Note shit. And the police don't even question it. That's another thing they don't even question. She's got the exact way these people die, right? Or, well, the names of the people who are going to die. And they don't think that she's like the number one suspect. They don't really look into it more. They're just like, they're accidents. Your diary doesn't have anything to do with this. That's just poppycock. You're just a dumbass. Really, really stupid. After this time, there's basically like a 1-year break. Nothing happens. Don't know why. I guess it's because there's no more names in the diary. Nothing happens. So they go to the yacht, have another party. Everyone leaves. This is basically the end of the movie right here. Area. And they're going to explain how all the characters died. I obviously already did. At least the ones that you know of. Well, at this point, some random dude shows up on the yacht while Millie's at like the back end where she can still see her friends and they can very clearly still see her. There's like nothing in the way. He just walks on the boat, kind of looks like, am I on the right ship? I don't know. Oh, Millie's here. Yeah, I'm in the right place. Okay. Well, during this time, the friends of Millie, Caleb, Vegan Girl, and Sophia, having a little conversation. Millie comes back towards the front right after the dude comes towards. Sorry. Started with that. And he straight up just snaps Timmy's neck. He gives no fucks. He just goes in there just real quick. Instant. Timmy's dead. Then he says, don't come close. I have a bomb. You come near me, I press this button. And then we all go up in smoke. And then Millie walks forward, has a bomb strapped to her, her stomach. And this dude begins to explain, and this is the biggest spoiler right here, that his name is Jaleel, and whatever Millie's last name is, because he's her brother. When they show the scene of the cops coming to tell Millie that her parents are dead, they don't even mention the brother. They don't give a fuck that he's there. He doesn't exist in their eyes. They're just like, ooh, let's just talk to the girl. That dude looks like a piece of shit. He's like 18. I don't know how old Millie's supposed to be. Like 14 perhaps? Whatever. 10 years prior is when her parents had died. They're at the 10-year anniversary. They're at the 10-year anniversary of this all happening, so that's why he's deciding right now to punish everybody. Because everybody's parents, as I said earlier, screw over his family. And he gets screwed over the most because apparently even his aunt and uncle didn't want him because he was 18 years old. They don't help him at all. Millie didn't even remember that he existed. because when she was younger and living with her aunt and uncle, her aunt took her to see like a voodoo priest hypnotist chick who like wipes her memory because apparently it was too traumatic, and just completely removes her brother from her life. Really stupid. That felt really dumb, but whatever. That's why she doesn't remember Jaleel. Jaleel remembers everything. Apparently he's super smart, even though he's been like living on the streets most of the time, having a hard life. At least that's what he explains. Somehow he messes with everyone's paperwork, all of the other college students, and gets them all to go to the exact same college. Doesn't really do anything with them until the 10-year mark for some weird reason. They must have been attending college there for at least 4 years, because almost all of them got jobs right after they finished college at that 10-year mark. Whatever. He explains how all the parents screwed over his family. Did for like no reason. Like they don't even seem to have a reason other than Caleb's parents. The other parents don't really seem to have a real reason for helping hide all this information other than just being greedy as fuck. They just get money. That's it. Like every single character just seems to be greedy. And that's their motivation for hiding all of it. Well, Jaleel's pissed. And then he's like, I'm going to blow up the boat, kill us all, even his sister. And that's when Caleb, well, jumps into action, attacks him. The girls help Millie get the bomb off. They don't throw it in the water for some fucking reason. And, well, Caleb and him fight. Caleb gets knocked to the ground. Jaleel knocks out his sister. The other girls already got off the boat. They're like, fuck this shit, I'm out. Caleb picks up Millie after he knocks out Jaleel. Jumps in the water with them. The bomb goes off. You assume that Jaleel is dead. They don't ever show a body. They just say it at the end. Oh, he died. There's a few little goofy moments in this movie. That one isn't that bad, actually, but the explosion kind of looks ridiculous. It takes up like one half of the boat, the left side. It doesn't even get the whole back of the boat. It's weird. You can see the right side of the boat at the end. It doesn't have like flames or anything going on. And the bomb's at the back of the boat where they are. It's just fucking stupid. I don't know. I didn't like this movie. I don't think it's awful. I just don't like it. I don't know. There's just a lot of dumb stuff. I think like the reasoning behind all the characters kind of screwing over their family, stupid. Jaleel just kind of murdering everybody like a dick, stupid. Somehow the cops not thinking that there's like a coincidence at the very least between these, real fucking stupid. Like there's a literal note on the mirror. She gets a note in a box too. I didn't even mention that one. I didn't like this movie. You might like it. I don't like it. I'm gonna give it a 4.5 out of 10. I think it's bad. I don't think it's awful, but I do think it's bad. I think it came close to being okay. It could have done better. Yeah, I didn't like it. 4.5 out of 10. Please click subscribe if you like the video. Give me more motivation to make more videos. That's all I'm saying. Maybe leave a like. If you made it this far, you might as well. Come on. Thank you for watching.